Celebrating the magic of high school sports, Allen Media Group proudly presents the 2024 WIAA Girls State Volleyball Championships, live from the Resch Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This WIAA sports exclusive is brought to you statewide by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, reminding you to look for the Proudly Wisconsin badge to know you're getting the best quality and supporting local dairy farms. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation, Zero in Wisconsin. Together we can save lives. Rural Mutual Insurance Company, premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years.
Good afternoon from the Resch Center in Green Bay. The 2024 WIAA State Girls Volleyball Championships continue with the Division III final as the top seed Aquinas Blue Golds face the number 2 seed Barron Golden Bears. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Along with Michelle Griffin-Wenzel, I'm Jay Wilson. Well, we've had 3 championship matches so far. They've been fantastic. The boys last night, Divisions 5 and 4 today. 2 of them went to 5 sets. This one has a feeling it might too. Very competitive as the number 1 seed goes against the number 2 seed. Let's take a look at some of the team's information, starting with the Barron Golden Bears. Michelle?
Well, and Barron is led by an outstanding sophomore, Alexis Halverson. 21 kills in her sectional semifinal. Isabel Donica, big middle blocker, and Lillian Harbin, who had 6 service aces in their semifinal.
And the Aquinas Blue Golds, again, the top seed from lacrosse. Another great year for head coach Danielle Dolan's club.
Again, Samantha Davis, a junior, Addison Four, a senior on this squad, and they are led by Josephine Lawton, their senior setter, who had a double-double yesterday.
Aquinas 29-4, Barron 36-2. Let's have the Division III final coming up. First serve in a moment. Just wrapping up the introductions of the teams, and then we'll begin play in the Division III championship final between the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Barron Golden Bears. There you see the smiling Barron faces, and they're hoping those smiles stick with them all afternoon. And Brooke Henderson, the Barron coach, being introduced to the crowd. The keys to the game are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Michelle, what does your crystal ball tell you about this one?
Well, for Barron, they need to play clean volleyball. They really struggled to get through that semifinal. A lot of unforced errors. And for Aquinas, they need to use all of their offensive weapons to spread that wealth. Get Davis, Four, Emineth, Zavadelli in the mix. I mean, that's what they have to get it done to win.
Aquinas comes in with a record of 28-4. Barron at 36-2. Aquinas will be in their dark blue and gold uniforms. There you see Aquinas' head coach, Danielle Dolan, her first season. She was a senior setter on the first Aquinas volleyball team that went to state back in 2016. She played college volleyball just down the road at St. Norbert College. And she's rocking already. Barron will be in their white uniforms with maroon and gold trim. So far in our championship matches, last night in boys, the top seed Hamilton defeated Middleton 3-2. Today in girls Division 5, the number 1 seed Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran defeated Columbus Catholic in 4 sets. In Division 4, the number 1 seed Manitowoc Lutheran defeated Regis 3-2. You see a trend here. The number 1 seeds have won every title so far, and Aquinas has that banner here in Division 3. Can you imagine what's going through their minds right now on the big stage and the bright lights?
Well, and they know that every match thus far in the finale has been either 4 or 5 sets.
Right. This is Addison Four, senior outside hitter, ready to start play in the Division III championship match. And here we go. And it's a service ace for Four. Well, you can't start better than that.
Not at all.
She's going to play volleyball at Minnesota State. That's in Mankato, Minnesota. First team all-conference. She was the Offensive Player of the Year in the Mississippi Valley this year. Addison 4. She wears number 4. And she digs that one. Here's Davis. Blocked once. Sticks with it. Back to Davis. And that's going to be point Aquinas. I think somebody got a piece of the net too, but the shot turned out to be good anyway.
And right off the bat, Barron, a couple of unforced errors. A little bit of nerves for sure, as this is not something they are used to, the big stage here at the state tournament.
Oh, Samantha Davis just missed. Aquinas looking for a touch, calling for a touch, none coming. And that was a close call, but Barron says thank you very much. 2-1 Aquinas first set. Here comes the serve from Haley Fick. Big left-handed swing from Zoe Emineth for the Golden Bears. One more for her. That was 4, or Emineth, no, excuse me, Hannah Koss, number 4. One more try to the left side and came up a little short. Aquinas 3-2.
Alexis Halverson getting the swing there.
Yeah, Halverson, right.
Yeah, sophomore, yesterday played outstanding. 21 kills, 12 digs, 3 service aces. They need to get her going here early.
There's the libero Tessa Miskowski with a service error, and that'll give the serve back to Barron. This is Barron's 8th trip to the state girls volleyball tournament, but their first since 1991. They won a championship 1992. That was in Class B when they had pool play, so it's been a while. Double block at the net. Halverson and Shatley.
You couldn't have blocked that any better. Those two timing together, close pressing. Great job by number 1 and number 9.
Yeah. 3-3. Davis. That's Samantha Davis, and yes, she is the sister of Johnny and Jordan Davis, who played basketball for the University of Wisconsin. Johnny's in the NBA with the Washington Wizards.
Just a nice high set coming from Lawton, and Davis goes right down the seam of the block.
Josephine Lawton with the serve. Davis, left side. Aquinas gets that point.
And this isn't even Samantha Davis's best sport.
Right.
Basketball is just like her brothers. And
yeah, she started getting scholarship offers in basketball as a sophomore. Of course, her brothers went to La Crosse Central, and she is at Aquinas. At the net, Halverson drops it in.
Crafty play there by Halverson. Really close as that ball was kind of above the tape, and then she just kind of flipped it over away from that block.
Wasn't really textbook, but it sure worked out.
Sometimes you just got to ad-lib, and that worked.
Aquinas still with a 1-point advantage first set. Davis goes right side. Everybody's looking for the call, and it goes Barron's way.
So it was hit hard off the block, and it came back down and caught the white tape.
Yeah. Back to even, 5-5 first set. Halverson. Blue Gold's back serving with Davis, leading 6-5. This is Aquinas' 3rd trip to state girls volleyball. They were runners-up in 2019. Haven't won the title yet. Back set for 4. In.
What a great shot there. Doesn't put it down hard, just gives it enough muster to get inside of that back line. And what a great back set from Mizikowski.
Yeah, and that's how close it was. 7-5 Blue Gold. Bailey Shatley.
That was a big boom there from Shatley, going right down that line away from Samantha Davis.
Shatley,
set.
Yeah, Heart of North Conference, all-conference honorable mention, Bailey Shatley, 5'10" junior. Oh, great shot, great decision, Haley Fick.
Yeah, Fick just a 5'5" junior with 9 kills in their match yesterday. And that was a long match for Barron. They went 5 against Lake Country Lutheran.
Haley Fick is only 5 feet 5 inches tall, but she can get up, says Coach Brooke Halverson. Wow, oh, that just missed long. Close call again. And we have a timeout. First set, Barron leading Aquinas 8-7. Well, so far in the first set, our trend of close contested championship matches is continuing. We got a good one going here in Division III. 8-7 Barron serving, and Davis misplays the serve, and it's an ace for Halverson.
And that serve just came right over the net and just kind of died right in front of Davis. That was a hard one to read. 4
straight points for Barron. Alexis Halverson, the Heart of North Conference Tri-Player of the Year. 4 pushes across. Barron keeps it going. Oh, blocked again. That's Bailey Shatley. Rise up.
Look at that. Woo. Just getting up there is Shatley, and that electrifies the crowd. I think everybody from Barron is here today.
She was 3rd in the Heart of North Conference in blocks. Who's better than that? Oh, man, and then
that was good.
Put back by Zoe Emineff.
The 5'11" junior ends that run for Barron and gets a side out.
Brooke Halverson's in her 5th season as Barron's head girls volleyball coach. Oh, 4 goes into the scoreboard to save it. Man. Oh! Left-hander for the win. Born by, make that Lillian Harmon.
And what a great time for that setter dump. Totally caught Aquinas on their heels.
Boy, it feels like the jitters are gone if there were any. They're playing great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one went outside the pin, and Salvadelli tried to pull it back but couldn't. And Barron 12-8. Here's a look at Brooke Halverson's numbers in those 5 years leading Barron volleyball. That one's hit long by Emma Dobbins. Starting to get a little away from Samantha Davis and Aquinas right now. No timeout yet. 4 from Davis. In.
Much needed side out there. Just caught a little bit of that real estate.
That's a difficult shot. Look at that. Dipped it right in.
Yeah, had probably a good 6 to 8 inches left. That was great.
Salvadelli serves for Aquinas. 4.
4 to the floor. That's what I said yesterday with Ava Steeb for Manitowoc Lutheran. 4 to the floor.
Right. That Steeb can play, huh?
She sure can.
Oh, and that the set just goes right over the top. Little miscommunication as Isabel Donica couldn't make the connection. And Aquinas back within 2 first set. Diving dig for Miskowski. All right, we're using all the court on this one. And a great shot down the line. That is Haley Fick again.
And that pass that came from Abby Miller. A bump set blind. That's
beautiful.
Pretty, yeah.
Barron's lead back to 3.
Yeah, only one senior on Barron's team. 3 freshmen.
It's a service error by Lillian Harmon.
And Harmon had 6 service aces yesterday in their 5-setter over Lake Country Lutheran.
Yeah, to go with 37 assists for Lillian Harmon. Davis left side, handled by the Golden Bears. Now that's Fick again. Boy, she's doing some great work on the left side of that Golden Bears front.
She sure doesn't play like she's 5'5". Very crafty. Wow. Yeah, just goes right over the block.
3-point lead Barron first set. Ford gonna get the point. Just rolled it across, and that was a little too difficult for Barron to handle. Boy, she's got really shiny hair today. She's got some blue and gold glitter in there. Tinsel, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. It used to be big bows back in the day.
Yeah.
Now it's the tinsel.
Oh, it'll come back someday. It always does.
Yeah.
Like bell bottoms, yeah.
And Birkenstocks.
And Birkenstocks. 16-13.
You know, we haven't seen scrunchies in a while.
Really?
Yeah, remember those elastic things that had lots of fabric on them?
I know. My wife's got scrunchies and Birkenstocks all over the house. I don't know what you're saying coming back. I can get you some if you want.
Hard pass. Now Samantha Davis doing a great job in that front row for Aquinas.
Here's Josephine Lawton. She had 27 assists, 12 digs yesterday against Bonduel in the semis. Here's Lawton setting Davis. Look out, got to get it over. They do. Lawton Davis. Kill for number 1.
Yeah, she exploits that block, goes hard at it.
Aquinas 28-4. They've had 6 straight 20-plus win seasons. That's a service error by Lawton. So Barron gets control again at 17-15.
Well, and a brand new coach this year. Her record 27-4, as you mentioned.
It's a pretty good start.
Yeah.
Barron, meanwhile, has now won 29 straight matches this season. Number 30 would be a state title. That is a kill for Zoe Eminet, the 5'10 senior, 5'11 senior for Aquinas.
A big kill there as Ryland Verwink just reacted to that ball and nobody behind her to pick it up.
Not a clean receive there, so that gives the Blue Golds a chance to organize. Nice dig from Abby Miller there. And responding is Lawton, and then a couple of Aquinas players just watched it fall to the turf.
Yeah, Tessa Miskowski is screaming, help, help, help. You know, when that setter gets out, usually it's the libero that takes that second set, or takes the second hit. My goodness.
Well,
Talking's tough.
You've been talking all day, though. 4 with a beautiful shot. Wow.
She's pretty good.
Uh-huh. Excellent observation.
Thanks.
18-17.
Now the Offensive Player of the Year in the conference. That's a great choice by that conference committee.
Boy, it sure is. That one's a little hot from Haley Fick. Goes long, and now it's an 18-18 first set. Emaneth serves again. Halverson dug by Davis. 4. Tell you what, Addison 4 is showing the way. 6 kills in the first set for number 4.
Kind of just taking over the match right now.
Yeah.
I mean, she is a senior, and this is her last high school match. Why not?
Aquinas has 6 seniors on their roster, all starters, 7 juniors, 2 sophomores. Veteran group. Point Barron.
As Zoe Emaneth was there to pick it up off the back of the block. She did get it up, just didn't get it up high enough.
We're back and forth now, 19 apiece.
Great scrappy play there by Barron.
Lawton to Dobbins. And Emma Dobbins will finish for Aquinas.
Yeah, Emma Dobbins is one of those players that you rotate into the front row, and she's in there for blocking, and only 1 kill yesterday, but she disrupts the opposing team's offense.
Halverson from the back. Davis from the back. Wow. What vision.
And court awareness is key, not only for Samantha Davis to take that shot, but also Ryland Ruwink. You have to know where you are on the court and how much room you have between where you are and the back line.
21-19 Aquinas. Let's take another look at that great shot from Samantha Davis.
But a great set from Lawton to give it right where she needed it so she doesn't violate that 10-foot line. And so good.
Aquinas has now won 11 straight matches, but they had 3 straight 5-set matches to get through the regionals and sectionals, and that'll harden you as a team. There's Danielle Dolan, as we said, her first year as Aquinas head coach, but it's never an easy ride to get here, and they had to tough it out, winning 5-set matches. Imagine the pressure and the anxiety of that, but they made it. Reminder after this one, the Division II final at 5 o'clock, Catholic Memorial Luxembourg Casco. Division I at 7:30 is DSHA in Hamilton. And good start out of the timeout. Isabel Donica puts it home.
And 8 kills yesterday for Donica, 5'11" junior.
She's a 3-sport athlete: volleyball, basketball, and track.
It's what I love about these small schools. The girls are 3-sport athletes. Otherwise, they wouldn't have any teams.
Ooh, good serve there. But a great save by Salvadelli. That time, Lawton kept it going. Oh, man. Going horizontal is Abby Miller for Barron. 4. Halverson tried to dive, but couldn't get there.
4 just plays with a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence. Great set. She comes in, hits that shot up and over the block. It's enough English on it to get the kill.
22-20 Aquinas. Salvadelli's all over the joint. And how did Aquinas keep that going? And then it's pushed long.
I don't know, but Barron stopped. They kind of stopped for a minute, and they thought it hit the floor, but it was a pancake.
Never, ever, ever stop.
Until you hear that whistle blow.
Yep. 4 to serve. 2 points away from the set for Aquinas. Little out of joint here. Oh boy. Dobbins tried to stuff it back home. Davis, that's going to be a little hot. But a touch against Barron, and it's set point for Aquinas.
And that touch must have been in the back row because
Yeah.
I did not see it on the net.
Addison 4 to serve for the first set. Lawton. Dobbins. Lawton for 4. Dug out there by Von Ruden, or check that, Harmon for Barron. Davis. Can't finish it yet. What a great point. And we're still going. 4 from the back. Davis. First set goes to Aquinas on a great point. So a hard-fought first set goes to the #1 seed Aquinas. 4 straight to end the set for the Blue Golds. They're up 1-0. Aquinas wins the first set of the Division III final, and there's a big reason why. Their first-team all-conference performer, Samantha Davis. 7 kills, 3 digs in set #1 for Davis.
Imagine growing up with her 2 older brothers, amazing athletes, and I bet you she just wanted to be exactly like them and try to beat them at everything, and she's a great athlete herself.
I'll bet they pushed each other, all 3 of them.
And I bet you the mom never said, be nice to your sister.
Is that right? Right?
Oh, I bet.
Oh, Halverson got all out of whack. Davis powers it home.
With conviction, for sure. That is such a hard hit. Hitting out of that 6 zone, hitting pipe. I mean, look at how high she is up above the net, so she can drive that ball down.
Barron losing a set, that first set. That's news. Great shot there by Halverson from the left side. But Barron coming into, well, this year, now they've lost only 16 sets in their 39 matches. 16 all year, and 1 of them today. That was Lawton to Davis with the point.
I think they called a net violation.
Yeah, I think so. So Aquinas with the early lead in the second set. And Tessa Miskowski to put this one in play. And give that one to Barron.
Yeah, net violation there, yeah.
So they trade net violations, 2-2 second set. This is Rylan Verwink to serve it. Good dig from Abby Miller, the libero. Davis found the red. She read that pretty early, too.
I was going to say.
She took a run at it.
Exactly where she was going.
Yeah. Well planned.
Now that zone 1 was wide open.
Yeah.
All she had to do was hit it in, and that's what she did.
Josephine Lawton gets a service ace.
Yeah, Rylan Verwink just could not get out of the way as both her and Abby Miller were tracking that ball back.
Josephine Lawton serving has over 700 assists this season. A valuable member of this Blue Gold club. Well, no touch there. That's just long, and a service error gives Barron the point. They're within 1.
Yeah, I think Abby Miller screamed out so loud they could probably hear over at Lambeau Field. I mean, a lot of times girls just do not talk that loud.
Yep. Well, the receive error there. Service ace for Alexis Halverson.
Yeah, Halverson had 3 service aces against Lake Country Lutheran.
Alexis Halverson, a 3-sport athlete, volleyball, basketball, track. Unanimous first-team all-conference player.
And she's a southpaw.
Yeah.
Wants to go on to play volleyball in college.
I think that can happen.
100%. Only a sophomore.
Davis didn't get the kill. Great job by Barron. Another attempt for Davis. Halverson dug it. Now she'll swing it. M&F mishits.
Yeah, she kind of got caught sideways and took her route weird. It was just a weird route on that ball.
Aquinas won set number 1, 25-20. Addison 4. Again, a mishandle by Alexis Halverson.
And it looked like she slipped a bit before she received that ball.
Halverson. That big left-handed swing, successful again.
Oh, yeah. And the cut on that ball, I mean, I thought she was going to hit it straight down the middle.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, Salvadelli said, oh, gosh, it's coming my way. She couldn't do anything about it. One to 4. Boy, that is a formula for success for Aquinas.
Well, and that's a number we haven't called much in this second set. She finally got up to that front row and went in between and a little above that block.
For Aquinas, Davis has 10 kills, 4 now with 9. Another long rally. And coming up short is Haley Fick.
Yeah, it's frustrating when a team works so hard and you just want to finish off that point and you just can't get it over.
And you have to stay focused for a long time.
Yes.
That gets hard.
And people are running all over the place and you're getting turned around and dizzy and now it's getting in Riley Fick's head and you know, the setter, Harmon's got to continue to feed her.
Now you see the body language there. Just, you know, man. Well,
great pass. Let's feed her.
Let's see if she can turn it around. Oh, boy, that was a odd-looking deal. Donica never got to the ball. And Davis hit it short. We've got a timeout. 8-7 Aquinas. They won the first set 25-20. Division III final. Addison 4 almost has a double-double. 9 kills, 9 digs. And look at that. She's hitting 600 so far. That's efficiency.
That's crazy nuts.
Lillian Harmon serves out of the timeout. Abby Miller spent most of the day being horizontal digging stuff. And that's going to be a point for the Blue Goals. Aquinas, the champions of the Mississippi Valley Conference. They lost their first match of the season to Holman, who was in the Division I field. That's an ace.
Salvadelli.
She was honorable mention all Mississippi Valley Conference. She's a 5'8" senior. Catherine Salvadelli. Halverson. Threw it into the block, and Dobbins couldn't get it back over.
She just attacked it straight on out of that back row.
Well, it looked like Dobbins was in pretty good position for that block, but
just didn't have the hands pressed over all the way.
Yeah.
Gave her enough room to get it through.
Well, there's half of the double-double for Addison 4, kill number 10. It's pretty cool when your name is 4 and you wear number 4.
I know.
That doesn't work out for everybody.
No. And she hits them to the floor.
Yeah. That's just wide for Davis.
Now, you mentioned she's going to Minnesota State.
Correct.
Was that Mankato State at one point?
Yes, and now they call it Minnesota State. Yep. And they want to make sure you call it Minnesota State. And there's an ace for the Barron Golden Bears as Abby Miller delivers.
That's exactly what Barron needs to do to get back into the second set after dropping set 1, 25-20. Serve aggressive. That's what they did in set number 1.
Aggressive serve there for another ace.
And if you notice, Barron likes to pick on Samantha Davis.
Yeah.
They like to serve her a lot. Part of that is to wear her down because she gets a lot of attacks.
Yeah.
Part of it is to make her honest and get us serve receive.
Here's the road to state, brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. Aquinas was very impressive in their semifinal win yesterday as they defeated Bonduel, the Bonduel Bears. So they're trying to make it a double bear victory for them this weekend. And Barron had a heck of a match with Lake Country Lutheran. 5-setter in the semifinals for the Barron Golden Bears. That's how they got through the week, and they're playing for the state title in Division III.
Well, they were lucky to get out of that 5-setter because they played with a lot of nerves, had a lot of unforced errors. But once you get through that first match at state, you know what to expect. You know what things are like. And you work on cleaning things up.
Yeah.
And so far, that's what they've done.
But you know what a lot of coaches and players will tell you is that the really hard one is the sectional final.
Yeah.
That's where all the pressure is. That was Alexis Halverson for the Golden Bears.
Oh, they needed that. They have not had a hard kill.
4-0 run for Barron.
And 2 of those points coming off of aces.
They block Davis. Shatley. She led the block.
And that puts a ton of smiles on the faces. You know, Shatley was over there and a little late, but she got there.
Hey, better late than never. Oh, man, again, miscommunication. That time it was Dobbins and Lawton that got their signals crossed. Huh.
Yeah, Barron isn't doing anything special here. They're just forcing the Blue Golds to make mistakes.
There's another ace. Wow.
That's 3 aces in probably the last 5 or 6 points.
Yeah. 7-0 run for Barron.
So 3 aces in the last 7 points. Man, our statistician is outstanding.
Bob Lindauer. Nobody's better. Rookie. He's going to get rookie stat guy of the year.
100%.
Barron will get that one. Double contact, they called.
Yeah, that just came weird off of Lawton's hand. Got to have your hands in the same plane. You can't have one slightly up versus down.
16-11 Barron.
And Daniel Dolan, the coach for the Blue Gold, should know that better than anybody, as she was that starting setter on that state championship team back in 2016.
Great shot. Halverson does it again.
Open net. She just fired away. Right through the seam of the block.
That's 9 straight points for Barron. They're up 17-11. What a turnaround.
You know, and they're making the Blue Golds honest with their serve receive. I mean, the Blue Golds have not been able to get a clean pass up to their setter to get a good hit. The last time they did that, Samantha Davis got blocked.
Hey, if we go back to the Barron fans, we got to give you hats off to the students and a lot of fans from Barron. Their buses got here yesterday for their semifinal match at 7 a.m., which means they left Barron at 3:30 a.m. Okay, so 3:30 to 7, you're in the bus, you watch your team win.
Yeah.
You jump in the bus, you go back to Barron for Friday night because you don't have hotel rooms. You get back on the bus this morning at 9:30 a.m. You go 3.5 hours back to Green Bay. You watch your team at State. Then you're going to jump back on the bus and go 3.5 hours back.
Well, I'm thinking I might go over and talk to their superintendent and say, how about we give the kids off, teachers off too on Monday?
Oh my goodness. That's 7 aces and only 1 service error for Barron. Can you believe it?
Yeah, Tessa Miskowski can't believe it.
No.
She's just shaking her head like, what is going on?
Can Miller do it again? Well, Henderson or Halverson made it work. Wasn't an ace, but it's just as good.
Yeah, it's Miller time. I'm surprised they don't have a sign that says it's Miller time. And Halverson.
Oh, shocking news, breaking news, a service error.
That's okay, she gets a round of applause from the crowd.
That stops an 11-0 run for Barron. 11!
And against the top team in the state.
Yeah. Alexis Halverson.
Miskowski and 4 just stopped and looked at each other in that back row, and Halverson just put it right between them. I mean, take a look at the back row players. Look at it. They just look at each other.
They just looked at it. Yeah.
Nobody reacted to the hitter. Nobody. Aquinas needs to start chipping away and getting some momentum.
That's a Halverson block for a point.
I think she's feeling it a little bit, hey?
Yeah, I'd say. Watch this.
Boom. We said it at the same time.
Jinx.
Oh, my goodness.
Jinx. Yeah, there's Davis throwing the kitchen sink at him. They blocked the first one. Halverson, though, couldn't convert. And finally, Aquinas trying to settle back in with the serve.
Yeah, Lillian Harmon tried to get the setter dump over there and got a little too anxious and hit into the net.
Boy, if we're going to start saying the same things at the same time, I'm going to get a little concerned.
Yes, me too.
Oh, man.
You want to say a whole...
Abby Miller, my gosh.
Wow. Telling you, it's Miller time.
It is. And 4's shot is long. Barron, 22-13.
This is what's crazy about volleyball. Aquinas dominated that first set, and now Barron has just taken over their control.
Well, we've seen
Unreal.
it. We've seen it in 2 of the 3 championships, right? Where it was 25-10 first set, and then all of a sudden the other team turns it around.
Yeah.
23-13 Barron. They're 2 away from the second set.
And Barron played a good first set.
Right.
You know, they were in it to the very end.
I think Danielle Dolan just said, come on, Blue. Service 8. Alexis Halverson.
At least she didn't say, let's go, Blue, in reference to Michigan.
There you go.
Ugh.
But what's going through Danielle Dolan's mind, huh? What is going on here?
You've got at least 2 more sets to go to clean things up. Well, and Coach Dolan has to stay positive.
Yes.
That's the key, because as soon as she starts playing tight, coaching tight.
17-2 run to end the set for Barron. The Golden Bears are back to even at a set apiece. How about that? Well, the bus ride was worth it. Aquinas won the first 25-20, but Barron comes back. 25-13 Bears, second set, all even going to set number 3. Our first 2 sets have looked very different. Aquinas won the first 25-20. Barron 17-2 to close the set. There you see Division II is up next. Luxembourg Casco Catholic Memorial in another 1-2 matchup. That's hopefully starting about 5 o'clock. And Barron starts this third set off with a point there.
And that was an outstanding dig from Addison Four. And I don't know what Josephine Lawton was doing. I don't know if she thought that ball was going to carry over the net, but she had plenty of room to use 2 hands for that set.
Service ace. Haley Vick. Remember how Vick struggled on a couple of hits earlier? Well, she's in a much better mood right now after that service ace.
Well, the Blue Gold's benched, you know, needs to be a little happier. They need to smile a little bit more. I mean, they are so somber right now.
9 service aces for Barron. Let's look at the record book. Bob Lindauer is racing with the record book. Most service aces in a Division III championship match. Thanks, Bob.
There you go, Samantha Davis. Now she's the one I'm going to go to with 4 in the back. Davis in the front. You got to feed her.
Yeah. I mean, you got to remember how successful you've been all year, how successful you were in the first set. But right now, those seem like distant memories for Aquinas.
Right. And they're tied at 1 set apiece.
Right.
I mean, it's not like their backs are against the wall in set number 5, you know?
Yeah. Service error gives Barron the 4-1 lead. But that service error gives the serve back to the Blue Golds.
Well, and if you look at the losses for the Blue Golds, they lost their very first match of the year to Holman, 3-2. Holman was here in Division I. They lost to Bayport. They were here in Division I. And they lost twice to Middleton. So, I mean, they played Division I teams.
Yeah. Halverson makes another. That rolled off the tape and stayed in. 5-2. In Division III, another look at Halverson's successful kill. In a 4-set match. How about team, Bob? Where's the team one? That's a point, Barron. MNF had trouble there. Yeah, so Barron with 10 service aces already. And we're checking to see what the team total would be in Division III. Out. Barron continues its roll. 7-2. Timeout, Aquinas. The Blue Gold trying to figure it out, and the Golden Bears just want to keep on getting on. So Barron ended the second set on a 17-2 run. You do the math, now it's 14-4 the run into the third. And Alexis Halverson continues her big day.
What a dig.
How do you do that?
That's amazing.
That ball is whistling right at you, and you somehow control it.
Yeah, she read the hitter.
Look out, Halverson. They're going to run out of room.
Yeah, Ryland Vrewink, the senior, just read Jordan Davis's body. so well.
4 straight again for Barron. Boy, they're the masters of the scoring runs here. Oh, goodness.
And they're the underdogs. I mean, even though they're the 2nd seed. I mean, Aquinas battle-tested throughout the year.
Welcome to the Alexis Halverson Show, everyone. 13 kills for Halverson.
And that's a great bump set to the lefty. I mean, Abby Miller has been getting some great digs, service aces, and that time, a wonderful set.
Again, Aquinas can't convert. They're trying to find answers, but they just don't have them right now. Barron with 6 straight points. 10-2 third set. Well, momentum is squarely on the side of the maroon, gold, and white. 28 of the last 32 points have gone to Brooke Halverson's Golden Bears. There's Samantha Davis with a critical conversion for Aquinas.
And you can see it just out of the reach of that back row player.
Great elevation, great power, great placement. It's a good combination. Oh, man. They're going to Davis. And you can see why. Samantha Davis. Look where she puts this one.
Yeah, she goes over that block, coffin corner.
Spectacular.
And that's what they're going to do to get back into this thing. Just start chipping away 1 point at a time.
How many times have we seen that where what looks like a rather routine play and the ball just falls between 2 or 3 Aquinas players?
I know. And Aquinas had 2 kills. They were like, all right, momentum, let's go.
12-4 third set.
They just look exhausted.
Yeah. And Barron looks like they can play all day.
Yeah, they can. High energy.
Boy, no kidding.
Yeah, she's got good hang time, Samantha. Wow.
Harmon just pushes it across. It rolls off the tape. That throws off the timing, and Aquinas can't get it.
I mean, everything is just goes.
Look at that. When it goes your way, it goes your way. 13-4 Barron, third set. And the sleep-deprived Barron crowd, they're loving it. Okay. Alexis Halverson has been huge today. 13 kills, 8 digs.
She's so much fun to watch, and only a sophomore. She wants to play at the next level, and I guarantee you she will. And just hitting that ball at a high contact point. She doesn't jump out of the gym, but she hits a heavy ball.
Barron, by the way, is the county seat of Barron County, located in northwestern Wisconsin. Do you know who the town's named after?
Count Barron?
Pretty good. Henry Danforth Barron was a lawyer and speaker of the Wisconsin State Assembly, a circuit court judge, and a member of the University of Wisconsin Board of Regents. Henry Danforth Barron, the namesake of Barron, Wisconsin.
I thought you were going to tell me exactly when the town was established as well.
We're working on it next year. Point Barron.
A net violation? No, 4 hits.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you get the engine started again if you're Aquinas? I guess it just takes a couple points.
Well, I think it comes it comes with the demeanor from the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, the coaching staff are silent. Now the bench gets up and cheers. I mean, you've got to stay positive over there because you know what your team is capable of doing.
Yeah. Well, that one kind of ate up Abby Miller. Service error. Boy, you want to start stringing points together, and then the doggone service error just kills it.
And I don't think Lacrosse Aquinas has been in this position down 15-5.
Oh, certainly not.
No.
Certainly not.
But you know what? There is a lot of match left. I mean, we're tied 1 apiece.
Oh. Well, that time Barron was a little hesitant on the play.
Yeah, and that was a weird sounding ball coming off of Lillian Harmon. I'm surprised they didn't call a 2-ball or double hit contact, I meant.
Yep. 15-6. Barron's lead still 9 here. Boy, oh boy, we've seen that movie before, huh? Service error.
It's almost like you just want to take a little energy pouch that like runners take and just squirt it into all of their mouths just to give them a little pick-me-up.
And you saw Salvadelli's reaction. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Doggone it. Or worse. Oh, what a serve.
But what a get from her part.
Yeah, Salvadelli. Long. It just seems like Aquinas isn't playing free like they were. The sets are calculated. The play is calculated.
Yeah, they're just not having fun.
Not right now. Well, maybe that'll start it going the other way for them. 17-7, though, is the deficit in the third set for Aquinas.
You know, with Addison Four back there, let's see what this senior leader can do. One at a time.
Yep. Donica fired it low. Oh, wait. They call a touch. Wow. Point Barron. Huh.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Okay.
That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Well, if it's big, but
yeah,
they get paid. Good shot there. Yeah. Great shot. Emma Dobbins. Still down 10 in the set, though, Aquinas.
Yeah, Aquinas just needs to get some momentum here to try to chip away and then get into that fourth set.
Service ace for Miskowski.
Yeah, and she says, let's go. It's about time we see some energy from the Blue Golds. Come on. It's like I want to rally the troops here and say, believe in yourself. Let's do a little Ted Lasso. You know, where is that word believe that we can all slap?
Right. Halverson pushed it out. There's the streak, perhaps, to 18-10.
I mean, don't beat yourself.
Oh, man, what a play for Miskowski. And then 4 from the back.
A great set from Samantha Davis.
Lawton back set on the slide for Eminette. She hit it too hard.
And that was the right play. I like that a lot. That set needs to get a little bit higher so Eminette can use her length to get on top of that ball and drive it down.
Barron's lead is 9. Oh, and a dipping serve by Miller was a hard one to handle. They blocked Davis.
Yeah, and Aquinas needs to get out of this rotation with Miller serving.
Oh, Fick tried to punch it out at the last, but she punched it out. And Aquinas gets the point, 19-11. 4 will take a spot in the corner. The serve will come from Josephine Lawton. Blue Gold point.
Yeah, and they're on a little bit of a run here.
It's gone a little better here the last couple minutes. It's still a big hole to crawl out of here in this third set. Halverson one more time. Wiskowski put it up in the air. Now Davis will get it over, or will she? I think that's out.
I mean, they're really relying a lot on Samantha Davis.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, they've set her 44 times.
Wow.
Total attacks, 44, and we're in set 3.
And remember, Addison Ford got her 10th kill a while ago, and she's only had one since. And it just hasn't been the same for her.
No. And Zoe Emeneth had 7 kills yesterday.
Yeah, well, at least they got number 1.
Yeah.
Samantha Davis.
I mean, that's just a lot of pressure on her, but they bring her over now to the right side, and she goes through the middle of that block.
Halverson again. The big left-handed swing from Alexis Halverson.
I just really like her.
Yeah.
I mean, she goes right off of Emeneth's left arm.
Point, Blue Gold.
Yeah, and you mentioned Madison Ford stuck on 10 for quite some time.
Yeah.
There she gets it.
Yep. Zoe Emeneth serves for Aquinas. Who's Lawton going to go to this time? 4 will get the hit. Lawton, great dig. Battle at the net. Dobbins was there for Aquinas. Here's Davis. Oh, she loves that back line, doesn't she?
She sure does, and she hits it better than most, and that's because she's got good ups. If you can jump and get up over that net,
that's a real advantage.
Yeah, huge.
Ooh. Leads down to 6. Well, Lawton had trouble with it. Diving attempt by Davis. And Aquinas keeps the point alive. And look at that. What a play there.
And you have seen the Blue Golds improving their defense. And that was such a smart play by that setter.
Lillian Harmon finished it.
Right play, right time.
22-15, and Davis can't handle the serve.
And they're going to continue to go after her. She's just got to lock it in.
Yeah. That is 11 aces for Barron. Well, Ford did a nice job there. 23-16, the Division III record for aces for a team in a match. In 4 sets, the record is 14, so they're right there. In 5 sets, the record is 17. So both of those are certainly in play for Barron, who's been serving it lights out.
Yeah, Barron doing a really good job being incredibly scrappy.
Oh, that's a violation against Aquinas.
Barron is like a well-oiled machine on defense. If you notice, it's kind of like doing a dance.
Yeah.
You know, they are in sync. They follow each other. I mean, it's rather pretty to watch.
Set point for Barron. Yeah, the blockers are there, but there's always someone coming around to help out.
Yeah.
When it gets through the block. Yeah.
And Coach Halverson, speaking of blockers, puts in Reese Duncan, a 5'11 junior. Number 10 into that front row for that extra padding.
And another serving receive issue for Aquinas. The Barron Golden Bears have won the third set. Wow. 25-16 Barron. The Golden Bears are a set away from the state championship. Back with number 4 in a moment. Well, if you were with us when Aquinas won the first set and then you turned away for a while, welcome back. Things have changed. The Barron Golden Bears have gone on some long scoring streaks. How about these statistics? They have 12 service aces. They have only 4 service errors, which means it's a +8. In football, they always talk about winning the turnover battle and having a plus there. It's kind of like that with serving.
Well, if you remember way back to our open, I talked about how Barron has to clean up their errors from yesterday. Totally have.
Absolutely.
There has not been hardly any service errors, as you mentioned, attacking errors, receiving errors. I mean, it's been clean.
Yeah. Well, Davis went long there. They wanted a touch and none was coming. So Barron gets the first point of the fourth set. What could be the deciding fourth set. Halverson powers it down.
Well, and when Aquinas is just passing a free ball over, I'm telling you, Barron's transition volleyball is really good right now.
And again, the set was right on the money. All her momentum was going forward.
That's because the pass was textbook.
Yep.
I mean, look at Lillian Harmon. She barely has to move.
Halverson with another rocket. Double contact against Aquinas. 3-0 Golden Bears.
Stay in serve receive here if you're Aquinas. Get it up to your setter. Nice pass.
Out.
But that was a good-looking play.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. It was just a smidge out, but Davis gave a great pass to Lawton. Lawton with a nice set.
Haley Vick will serve. Barron has scored the first 4 of the fourth set. Barron gets it again as Davis misfires.
But I like that shot from Davis. You know, she just put a little too much on it.
Well, and it's a shot she'd normally convert.
Yeah.
Normally. Oh, gosh. hey, I could be a coach now.
Right.
Get it to number 9. That's our strategy. Timeout, Aquinas. The Golden Bears have started with a 6 spot in set number 4.
You know, and Aquinas has to be able to get a good hit over the net because they're just throwing over free balls. And Barron's transition game, really good.
Yeah.
How many kills is that for Alexis Halverson?
That would be 16 of them today.
Yeah.
Well, no surprise. She was coming into the state tournament. She was 3rd in Division III in the entire state for kills. She had 469 coming in, and that put her 15th in the entire state of Wisconsin with all 5 divisions. Doing it again today. All right, upcoming after the Division III. Bob Brainerd and I will be back with the Division II championship about 5 o'clock. Luxembourg Casco Catholic Memorial. That's going to be a dandy. Division I. That's going to be Bob and Michelle, 7:30. Hamilton, Divine Savior, Holy Angels. That's going to be a dandy. Hamilton's trying to win both boys and girls titles. Divine Savior, Holy Angels have lost only 1 match all year.
And I think they're going for a 3-peat.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
So a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to in this Division III final.
Well, I'm looking forward to the break. I'm glad.
Like you've been talking since
3 in a row
this morning. My gosh.
And my son texted me in between sets and says, Mom, when you have your break for the D2 match, can you go to the grocery store and buy some soup?
But of course.
I'm like, your father is home.
Yeah.
Ask Dad to go buy some soup. No, it's Mom.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're a good mom.
I know.
7-0 Barron. Another serve that just is tough to handle. That's going to be Aquinas getting a point.
There you go. Chip away at this lead. Put some pressure on here and serve, but not service error.
Aquinas finally on the board here in the fourth set. Halverson, it blocked, I guess it hit the antenna and knocked out. In any case, it's a Barron point, 8-1.
Oh, she's having some fun, you think?
A little bit.
Yeah, right off the right forearm of Salvadelli.
Blocked, but out.
I thought that was...
Yeah.
I mean, it was coming close, but great call by the line judge.
Everybody on Aquinas looked around, held their breath, and said, please go out.
Yeah.
Nice receive by Haley Fick there for Barron. Now the Golden Bears get to organize. Bump. Diving dig for Davis. That's mishandled again by Aquinas.
Yeah, Salvadelli turning and hitting at the same time. And for my volleyball fans at home, the Badgers give Penn State their first loss in Big Ten Conference play, and they swept them. So the number 7 team in the country, Badgers, sweeping number 3 Penn State.
I think they're getting better, Wisconsin.
Yes.
They had those early losses to some really good teams.
Well, and they just had to figure out the pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah. By the way, you'll see a Badger recruit in the DSA match later tonight, Madison Quest.
So excited to watch her play.
And that's Halverson with another kill, 10-3 Barron. I'm guessing Coach Sheffield might find his way up here tonight to watch Madison Quest in the final.
You can definitely pick him out of a crowd.
Yes, you can.
You know?
Especially when he sets up the autograph booth. And, you know.
Right.
He's done a heck of a job as the Badgers coach. Unbelievable.
Well, I will...
Bailey Shetley made that play.
This was probably 6 or 7 years ago. I'm shopping at my... Yeah, we'll watch the replay first. A little swipe there, out of play. But I'm shopping at Target in Wauwatosa off 124th and Capitol. And here's Hugh McCutcheon.
Oh, yeah?
The former Minnesota volleyball coach.
Yeah.
And the whole team is in my Target, and I am just... I'm like, what is going on? They obviously were coming back from, I think, playing in Chicago or something early in this season, but you do not mistake Coach Hugo.
Addison 4 couldn't get it over. My gosh. 12-3. Some very un-Aquinas-like things are happening in this match. Well, I bet the Gopher volleyball team stood out in the Target, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You could tell they were something different.
And buying tons of snacks for their bus ride to wherever they were going. But yeah.
All right. Okay, 12-4 now. Aquinas got the serve back 4. Fick denied.
Now there's Miller.
Boy, she's special.
She sure is.
Davis. Look at Miller. Almost got the dig, but a big put away for Samantha Davis.
Yeah, and a big come on, let's go. No kidding. She's a lot of fun to watch, and I am definitely going to tune in during basketball season. I have yet to see how good Samantha Davis is at hoops. All right, feed her.
Yeah.
She's feeling it.
Well, she is carrying the load. 16, make it 17 kills for Samantha Davis.
Well, and she's in the front row. Keep feeding her.
54 attacks for Davis. $55.
Nice take there from Salvadelli.
Yep. And how about Miller?
Oh my goodness.
I've been saying that all day. Davis. They keep going to number 1, and she delivers. Aquinas with 4 straight points.
And the elevation on that leap. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the crowd's into it. Service error by 4.
Frustrated. It's so frustrating because you're just like, yeah, right, let's go Blue Goals. You know, we're getting back into this. And then it's becoming an exciting match. And then you get that, and it's like...
You get that.
You get that.
That's exciting.
I mean, when you got number 1 on your team, she's pretty special.
And she's really good at basketball.
Now,
you know.
Lacrosse Central, do they have a boys volleyball team?
That I do not know.
I was going to say, I'm wondering if her brothers played volleyball. And that ends that run. Yeah, Barron got out of that rotation. They were stuck for quite some time. Alexis Halverson saved the day.
We've seen that a lot this week where you get stuck in a rotation, and that's where you get the big runs. Yeah.
Ace.
Oh, boy. Getting close to that magic number. 13 service aces.
For a 4-setter.
For a 4-setter, yeah. There's the official aces numbers. Just 4 for Aquinas. Well, Haley Fick has stuck with it.
Yes, she has.
And it's good to see her feeling good about things again.
Yes, that's a great point, Jay, because there was a time in set number 1 where she was just not doing great.
Remember that look when they took the tight shot of her? Hanging her shoulders?
But that's what teammates are for. You know, they're there to pick you up, and you got to continue to keep feeding her. And the block took away that angle, and she saw that, and she rotated her body to finish through on the line.
Well, she really winds up on the swing too, doesn't she?
Yeah.
That hand is way back there. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, and her teammates going right over to her immediately and giving her props. You know, Abby Miller has been playing awesome. Alexis Halverson, but we haven't talked a lot about their setter, Lillian Harmon. I mean, she is not moving a lot, which means the passes are going to her. Yeah. She is just setting a good match. 27 assists.
Yep, she had 37 against Lake Country Lutheran. There's number 8, Lillian Harmon, getting ready to serve.
And remember, only 1 senior on this Barron team, and that's Rylan Ruing.
Yeah. Point Aquinas.
Yeah, I just say phooey. You know? And now Aquinas has to start getting some momentum going.
Here comes Josephine Lawton serving.
That helps.
Yep. Zoe Eminent. 16-10. Well, we've seen how quickly momentum can change.
Oh, absolutely.
1 good scoring run. Lawton serving.
I mean, if you watch the D4 final between Manitowoc Lutheran and Regis, it was back and forth and back and forth.
Here come the Blue Gold, 16-11.
You know, if you're Coach Halverson, you're just telling your team, make it an easy pass, get it up to Lillian, let's run our offense.
Service, ace. Josephine Lawton.
Oh, and the assistant coach is asking Halverson, let's take a timeout, and Halverson's like, no, we're okay.
4 straight for Aquinas has cut the lead in half. 4th set on the serve of Josephine Lawton. Well, now the engine isn't running so smoothly for Barron now in the last little bit. Timeout, Barron. The Aquinas fans are excited, as they should be.
Yeah, just when you think Aquinas is back against the wall.
Yeah, and they look like Aquinas.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, absolutely. They're in the right rotation where they've got Josephine Lawton serving.
Yeah.
And the passing right now from Barron has not been clean at all.
Right.
But I think this is a good timeout just to get your team a break. Take a little bit of a breather here. Reset.
All right, let's see how that works out. Davis is up to 20 kills.
Well, she'll be in good shape for basketball because basketball season is right around the corner. I think actually it starts Monday.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround, no question.
Because I was a state swimmer, and my first week of basketball was my last week of swim.
Yeah.
So.
But it's not like she hasn't exerted herself physically in the volleyball season. I mean, that's a hard transition to go the whole year, pounding every day. But she's got great energy now. Got another one there. 16-14. 4th set. 6 straight for the Blue Golds.
Barron just needs a pass. There you go. Now use this set.
Halverson was blocked. And then it went out. The streak continues for Aquinas.
So you'll notice that Lawton continues to pick on Haley Fink with her serve. They're going into zone 1 to number 11. And that time, they made the mistake of going to Abby Miller.
Just like Aquinas is serving to Davis.
Yes.
Long.
If that would have gone in, that crowd would have been jumping out of their seats. Right? A matter of inches.
Barron's lead is back to 2 as Haley Fick starts the point. Halverson. How big is that?
On the overpass. And she took her time and went up and got that. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen an overpass and a girl gets over anxious and hits it right into the net.
Right.
That was a big point.
Sure was.
Good read out of that back row by Harmon.
Yeah, she did it again. At the net, it's gonna be a Barron point.
Yeah, net contact.
Whoa, the Barron Golden Bears are coming back.
I think that net contact was on Samantha Davis.
Lead is 4.
What a great serve.
Yeah.
Wow. What a dig.
That was Lawton. Great block.
Aquinas needs to use this.
Lawton to Davis.
That is a huge point there. Huge point. Davis just goes inside of the block and with authority.
Talk about cranking it up.
Yep.
19-16. We're going Halverson.
Now she needed to take a little bit more off that shot.
4. Addison 4 with a huge play there.
So now we're seeing the Blue Golds turn it on. They're being scrappy. They're starting to believe in themselves. And Barron cannot continue to give them a free ball like that, because they're going to capitalize.
19-17. Miller sprawled out again, but they can't control it. 19-18. Timeout, Barron. Wow, this is great stuff. This is great stuff.
At one point, we both looked at each other and we were like, this is such a boring match. And
it was very vanilla, yes. Yes.
And I was like, come on, this has to turn around, and it has.
It has turned into a tutti-frutti affair. Delicious.
And that's why you don't ever turn off your TV during a match.
Now Davis has been great for Aquinas with 22 kills.
Yeah.
She's been all over that baseline.
Yeah, very explosive. And when she's in the front row, that's when they make their runs, for sure.
68 attacks in the match for Samantha Davis.
It's a lot.
She'll sleep well tonight.
Yep.
Of course, when we're young, when you're young, you can just play all day too, so that's good. Here we go. Zoe M&F.
All right, we're back to zeros.
Wow. 4 straight again for Aquinas. Kill for M&F again.
Barron needs to get a solid swing. They haven't had one in probably 4 or 5 points.
Yeah.
They need to get out of this rotation into a side out.
Halverson. She pulls a Davis and goes deep.
That was much needed.
20-20.
And this is a must-win set for Aquinas to force the 5th incisive set.
Miller serves. Lawton sets. 4. Thrown in the air by Harmon.
Barron wants to end this.
What a shot by Halverson.
Because I think if you're Barron and you let Aquinas come back, it's going to be a tough go in set 5.
Look at that cross-quarter by Halverson.
Right over the block.
Another serve for Miller.
And she's their serving specialist.
Oh, and 4 plays one for a point. 21-21. Whoa, that was close.
You got to move your feet on these serves. You can't plant and reach. You got to commit, got to move your feet. And that's something that Abby Miller needs to take charge of. You're anchoring that back row.
Aquinas up 1. 4th set. They'll give 4 a chance. Halverson runs and hits. Again 4. Dug out by Miller. Halverson. Dug out by M&F. There's some great action going on here. And then Halverson finishes the point.
Yeah, that's Halverson's 66th total attack, 28th kill.
Wow.
And you can tell she's getting a little bit tired because she's not getting as much power behind that.
Yeah, she got just enough power on that one, 22 apiece.
Very crafty. A good pickup by Miskowski on that setter dump.
And Dobbins goes wide. Barron is 2 points away from the title. Aquinas is 3 points away from a fifth set. Huge point here.
Good block touch there to slow things down.
Halverson got it. It is match point and championship point for Barron.
That was a huge block touch by Barron to slow down that hit from Addison 4. And I'm surprised Aquinas is not taking a timeout here to ice the server.
Fake.
You're getting so excited.
This is great.
You're like the dad. The nervous dad that's pacing. Who's it going to?
Halverson.
Back.
Oh, man, they saved it. The Golden Bears are in fact golden. Barron, your Division III State Girls Volleyball champions. They ended it with 4 straight points.
Wow.
So it's the first time all weekend that the #1 seed didn't win at all.
Yeah.
Barron, the #2 seed, did it.
And what started out as kind of a match was so
that was spectacular.
I mean, moving in,
you know what?
like Fred Flintstone.
And I didn't care who won. I was just like, that's really great.
Well, and give a ton of credit to the Blue Golds for coming back and making that a close last set.
And on the ride home, they're probably going to go, gosh, what happened? Why did we go away there for a while? But boy, what a season. 29 and 5 for the Blue Golds. What a season for Barron. 37-2. We're joined by Alexis Halverson. You've got to be dog tired. You're panting. Tell us what it was like to be in a match like that.
Along with Stephanie Hauser, Executive Director of the WIAA, and Melissa Gary, the WIAA.
So did you realize, Alexis, that you had 71 total attacks? Tell us how you're feeling right now.
Emma Bowden, Pittsfield, and Ginger Garrett from Surrey. At this time, the members of the Aquinas Blue Golds, please proceed to...
All right, well, congratulations. Go get your medal and trophy. Have a great trip home.
Yeah, great job.
Wow. That was spectacular. And the Barron Golden Bears, your champions, they'll get the gold trophy in a moment.
The 2024 WIAA Girls State Volleyball Championships have been brought to you statewide by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, reminding you to look for the Proudly Wisconsin badge to know you're getting the best quality and supporting local dairy farms. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation, Zero in Wisconsin. Together we can save lives. Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years.
This match had more turns than a mystery novel. In the end, Barron won it 3-1. There you see Danielle Dolan with the silver trophy for second place. The Aquinas Blue Golds, and now the awards coming for Barron. Now it's time for your Wisconsin DOT play of the game, and it is match point and poetic justice here because match point goes to Barron. Davis was just a tad long on that, and boy, let the celebration begin. 3.5-hour ride back to Barron, and I bet they could walk it right now, the way they're feeling.
Well, and I bet you Halverson's going to take a nice nap.
That's true.
71 total attacks. Unbelievable.
That was your Wisconsin DOT play of the game. 0 in Wisconsin. Together we can save lives. Harmon had 30 assists and 14 digs. Halverson, as you said, 24 kills in 71 attacks. She had 13 digs. Double-double. Haley Fick struggled early, but boy, did she have some big plays down the stretch. And here comes Brooke Halverson in her 5th season. She'll raise the gold trophy as Division III state champions. And I'll tell you what, Barron isn't the biggest city in the world, but I think they brought everybody. It's maroon. It looks like a Minnesota Golden Gopher game, all this maroon and gold. And it means a lot to every community when you win a state title. It feels like this one might mean a little bit more to Barron. They are going to enjoy this forever. All right, that will do it for Division III. A reminder, we'll be back about 5 o'clock for the Division II finalists. Catholic Memorial, the top seed, faces the number seed Luxembourg Pasco. For our Great Rush Media crew, Michelle Griffin-Wenzel, Jay Wilson, thanks for being with us. See you at 5 for Division II.